So, welcome, Omar. This is our live session from this course. So, I hope you are okay and you have practice with all of the activities in EdApp I have designed for you. So, first of all, is there any question about the app, or is everything okay from the course?
No, I don't have any questions. So far, so good.
Perfect. So I think we're ready to start. So in order to start, I need you to use the Kahoot app because we're gonna play a game, short game, for knowledge activity. So for that, gonna start sharing the screen so that you can see the code. Um, 1 second. Yeah. So that's a game pin. This is 5321366, and just remember to use a nickname and a start. So Marlon, welcome.
Hello, Frey. Hello, Omar. Sorry, I was a bit late.
Don't worry. So welcome to this session. We are just talking about the first activity that's pre-knowledge task in Kahoot.
Mm-hmm.
So also if you have your app on your mobile, it is better. But also you can
All
use
right.
the website in order to join this game.
Okay, perfect.
So don't worry, we can wait for you. And
Mm-hmm. Just a
remember,
minute.
you have to use this game pin that you see on the screen. And after that, use a nickname. If you have any problem, just let me know.
All right.
Cool. So I think we're ready.
Yes.
Okay, so here we have some questions regarding the topic buying souvenirs. So, which question do you think a salesman will use when approaching for the first time to you? So, which of these options you think is the correct one? Remember, you have to. Cool. So, yeah, of course, there are many ways to approach. There are many expressions, questions, but one of those common is, "How can I help you?"
Mm-hmm.
So, question number two: which of the following expressions shows your interest in any products you want to buy? So here you're showing your interest. So, which of these expressions you think is better, or fits better communicative way? Cool. So I'm looking for some souvenirs for my family. There are many ways, but this is one that will works good here. Question number three: which of the following expression will you use for asking for the price of any product? Asking for prices. Cool. How much is it? And we're approaching to the end. This is question number four. Which of the following expressions will you use for asking for reduced prices? Is a way to negotiate. So is there a discount for buying more than one item? But there are many other options, of course. Cool. Last question. Which of the following expressions will you use for closing the deal? Of course, I'd like to buy this, please. But there are many other ways to say it. Cool. So this is the position, your podium. On the third place, we have We have second place for Marlon and first place for Omar. So welcome. Congratulations. Cool. Let's start then with our activities. So let's stop. Let me stop sharing the screen. Then we can start. Well, here today we're gonna be practicing some of these expressions and others, but I would like to start with a question that I stated in my course, and it's this question: What kind of Okay, so what kind of shop would you like to see in an airport? So think on a normal airport and what kind of new shop, innovative idea would you like to have? Think on any shop you think would be innovative that there is not in this moment at any airport. So a shop souvenir, yeah, that could be possible. Most of the shop souvenirs in at airports are very expensive, I think. But yes, of course, they are very useful at any moment. Is there any other idea
Mm,
you consider innovative? Any shop that you consider innovative at an airport? So you can type on the chat box, or you can also open your microphone and share your ideas. So don't worry.
mm, I don't know, maybe it's like a pet shop now that people are traveling with pets.
That could be. That sounds good. So it sounds interesting. Well, yeah, serve meals or coffee or something. A machine. Those are vending machines. So maybe a vending machine with Colombia products. That sounds
Mm-hmm.
interesting as well. Cool. So next question is also from this course. Are you good at negotiating the price at a shop? How will you negotiate the price of a product in English? Because it is easier in Spanish, but in English, how will you use it? How would you do it?
Mm. Well, maybe first asking the person, is there any sales in the store? Are there any sales? And first, right? And if not, trying to bargain with the person, see if it's possible, because in some stores it's not possible.
You're right. So I care to what Omar says. It is important to be persuasive in what you say. Cool. So, do you have any prefixed expression to negotiate the price of a product? Have you ever done that in English? That one is cool. So, is there a discount? Or is this on sale? So, these discount on sale are the most common words related to shopping. Cool. Good one. Okay, next question. I think the last one. Yep. No, I think we can continue with some exercises from this part of the course. I'm gonna share the screen so that we can continue here. Okay, 1 second. Some issues here. Okay. Can you see the screen now? This is the course structure. Can you see
Mm-hmm.
it? Okay. So let's try just remember some vocabulary from the course. And this is the course structure used. So, and I want you to tell me what is this? A discussion between a buyer and a seller to agree on a price. Which of these options is correct? Describe this.
The first one, bargain.
Bargain?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Both are agree? Both agree?
Buyer and seller. Haggle, I think, is also okay.
Yeah, let's see. That's correct. Haggle is a discussion between the buyer and a seller to agree a price. So a bargain could be another thing. Let's see which one. A place where you try on clothes before buying them.
The fitting room.
It's a fitting room.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's correct.
Okay,
Fitting
so
room.
yeah, that's in fact the fitting room. Yep. A printed record of a purchase that shows the items without other prices.
The receipt.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mhm.
Receipt. Cool, that's correct. Okay, so let's do some more exercises and then we move to the next part. Looking at items in store windows without intending to buy is known as. So this is a noun.
Window shopping.
That's a window shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, window shopping. So that is the person who handles the payments in a store.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
cashier.
cashier.
The cashier. Cool. A is a good deal or lower price for something.
A discount.
Or a bargain.
That could be a discount or bargain. So in this case, the correct one is the bargain. So that's the difference between bargain in haggle. Yep, it's a good deal. So this is the object, and the other one was the discussion about the price. Cool. I think we're ready to start. Let me see. Our objective today was, yeah, of course, ask about the product and show interest. So right now we have the vocabulary and we have talked about the how to show interest and ask for prices. But we're gonna move to the discussion forum from this course. And this is the forum unit number 1. I saw one answer on this discussion forum from Omar, I think. It was a great exercise, Omar, in fact. So complete and so interesting. And of course, that's what I wanted from you. It was about the scenario number 1. So you want to buy a souvenir from a local market while you are on vacation. And I asked you to tell me what questions might you ask the salesman, and how will you express your interest in purchasing an item in this case. Good. So that was about scenario number 1. So for that, we're gonna try to design a short role play in group. And I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. We're gonna do it with our collaborative board. So when you see the collaborative board, just let me know. So can you see this the collaborative board right now?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so you can. I consider you have used this tool before, but if you've done, it's just you need to click on T from text to or text, And then we can start collaboratively making our role play, imagining the situation of scenario number one. If you don't remember the scenario number one, I'm gonna just copy the situation here on the board, and we're gonna start creating this situation as a real situation. We can use the expressions, for example, the expressions you used, Omar, or also we can use new expressions according to our experience in different situations like this. So there we go here. Okay, so here is the scenario number one. This situation is between salesman and, you know, could be the client. Well, so I don't know who's gonna write about the salesman, or we can do it together. What is the first expression or the first question? We think is the essential in order to approach to the person who is going to buy something.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah, of course. If you want, you could just type, how can I help you? Thank you so much, Marlon. And of course, that's the correct one. Um, every situation starts by that, by approaching to the person and being, you know, close to that person in order to know what this person wants. And of course, the client will answer, I'm looking for something, and start describing the object, of course, right? Cool. What else could we use in this conversation? Let's try to organize this. Yep. So what's the next part? What do you think could we say as a salesman? I'm looking for someone for my mom.
Maybe a person can say, how about this necklace?
So that's a good expression. In Spanish, we could say something different, but how about is a prefix, you know, sentence or expression, um, giving the other person an option that I'm showing and that I have close to me. That's a good one. How about this necklace? And of course, yes, you're right. We can, as salesman, we can describe the material, um, or even if this product has a discount or the quality of the material, of course. Cool. And if the client is convinced about that, you want to buy it, which is the expression you will use in order to show your interest on the product? Or what would you ask in order to show interest? Cool. I'd like to buy. I'd like to buy it. Yep, it's a good one. And of course, yep. And then the expression we've already said about the price or yep. You're right. Cool. So at any communicative situation, we need first to approach the person approach to us, we make a conversation. After that, we show interest, and we show interest. The other person will explain to us about the product, about what we want, and after that, we're gonna show, of course, our intention of buying. So this is the step by step of any communicative exercise. There are many ways to say, many ways to ask, but that's in general what we do in a real conversation activity. So, Marlon, Omar, something to conclude here about the structure of communication, or something to conclude about these expressions before we finish this
Mhm.
session?
Not just maybe the emphasis on the prepositions we use for the payment methods. We pay in cash and we pay by credit card and by debit card. I think that's important for students to identify.
Yes, so that's a tricky part, um, and I think that's tricky for us as Spanish speakers. The use of the correct prepositions. Cool. What about you, Marlon?
Yeah, no, about the virtual learning environment, I think it's good. I liked it. It's very interesting. I I found it easy to navigate as a student. So I liked it.
Okay, so thank you so much for your comments, for your participation, and let's stop recording this moment.
All right.